All right, so let's go from that criminal trial to the potential trial down in Georgia. Today is primary election day in 5 states across the country, including Georgia. And it's interesting because voters there will decide whether 2 key players in the Donald Trump case get to keep their job. One is Fani Willis. Of course, she's the one who brought the indictments against Trump and 18 others. And the other is Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee, who was randomly assigned to the case. They are both on the ballots, and it is, it'll be interesting to see if they survive primary day, because if either is ousted, it could actually slow down the case, obviously.
So, Ainsley, Fani is doing a media blitz right now, and she went to Hard News' Rachel Maddow to make her pitch to the voters. And this is what she had to say. Watch.
I am at a point where I need Fulton County voters to get out and vote. I need people around the country to support me, big and small, to say that we are going to be a country that still believes in the rule of law. We are not going to allow people to be attacked while they do their job. Having prosecutors that are free from interference and are allowed to just look at cases, look at the facts, and if people broke the law to bring charges, has to go on for us to live in a free society.
She believes in the rule of law, yet she's under investigation over her use of taxpayer money during her relationship with the former prosecutor Nathan Wade, and could come under scrutiny under this new body. It's called the Prosecutorial Oversight Panel. It's this new disciplinary board, and it was a law that was written by the Republican-controlled legislature, and then it was signed into law by the governor. And what this board does, they have the power to remove prosecutors from cases if there is misconduct. And she was also telling Rachel, she said that they want to tell us how to prosecute, who to prosecute, and where we should put our resources.
Well, she's making the case that Georgia is coming after her, as well as all the rest of, they created this board because there was a record number of minorities that became DAs. She's not citing where there was evidence. The judge essentially had to tell her either Wade goes or I got to dismiss this case. So, I mean, if you need an oversight board, it would be for a moment like that. She takes no responsibility for that as well.
And she does have one Democratic challenger today, and if she wins, Fani Willis, then she will face a Republican in November. One thing, given the fact that both she and the judge are incumbents, and their name recognition across the country, they have both made a boatload of dough, national money.
People who don't like Donald Trump and they're in support of her?
I would imagine that probably did involve writing some checks.
Right.
So,
all right. We'll be following it.
Yeah, we will. We'll give you results tomorrow. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.